Hi students, in this video we are going to discuss about parent-child relationship. Okay, we are discussing in last video what is meant by unique file system, what are the different type of files. Okay, next file name. Here we comes what is meant by parent-child relationship. Okay, all files in Unix are related to one another. Okay, all files are in the Unix are related to one another. Okay, the file name in Unix is a collection of all types, nothing but ordinary file, directory file, device file, and organized in a hierarchical structure as shown in figure. Okay, you may seen in this video here. This is parent where user temp stand sbin lib home is etc div bin are the child for the root. Okay, these are the childs, this is the parent. Okay, root is the parent, these are all the child for the parent root. Okay, here bin include sbin are the child for the USR parent. Okay, this is the parent child relationship. Okay, here the implicit feature of every Unix file system is that there is a top which serves as a reference point for all the file. This top is called as root. Here you can see that in this figure topmost file is root. This root is reference for all the other files, directory or device files. Okay, this is the reference for all the files in the system. The top is called as root. This is root, and this is represented by front slash. Okay, root is actually a directory. This is root is actually a directory. Okay, not device, this is a directory. Okay, the root directory has a number of subdirectories under it. The subdirectories in turn have more subdirectories and other files under them. Means you can see that this is directory. For this directory, these are the subdirectories. Next, for this subdirectory, some of the other subdirectories are present. Like this, we are going to place the parent-child relationship. Okay, this is type directory. Under that directory, there are some other directories. Okay, for example, you can see that here Kumar Sharma are the subdirectories of home directory. Like this, here Kumar Sharma are the child to the parent home. Okay, this is a parent-child relationship, and the first group contains the file that are made available during system installation. Okay, the first group contains the file. These are some file that are made available during the system installation. During the system installation, we are going to get these files are paths /bin and /user/bin. Okay, we know that why we are using the slash. Front slash using means this is the root, this is the top, that is followed by bin. Okay, root is followed by bin. Okay, these are the directories where all the commonly used Unix commands are found. Okay, in this path you can see the commonly used Unix command like ls, cd, remove directory, and calendar, date. These are the commands you can usually see in this file or path. Next slash sbin and user sbin. These are the commands that you cannot execute, but the system administrator can execute. It would be probably in one of this directories. Means here also we can find the commands, but user cannot execute that commands. Only the administrator can execute that command. That type of command can be seen in this sbin or user/sbin file or path. Next /etc. This directory contains the configuration files of the system. Okay, you can change a very important aspects of system functionality by editing a text file in this directory. Your login name and password are stored in file /etc/password and etc/shadow. Okay, means configuration files are present in this path or files. Suppose your login name and password are stored in this /password and etc/shadow. Okay, next /div. Okay, this directory contains all device files. These files does not occupy space on disk. There could be a more subdirectories like pts, dsk and rdsk in this directory. Means in /device you can find all device files. Device nothing but your printers, scanners, that type of, that are the device. That related files can be seen in this file or path. Next /lib and /user/lib contains shared library file, sometimes other kernel related files. Here it contains the library file or sometimes other kernel related files also you can see in this files are directory. Okay, next /user and /include. We know that we are using include stdio.h, include string.h, include math.h. Okay, these are all the using in C program. Okay, this header files are can be seen in this parser file. Okay, next /user/share/man. This is where the man page are stored. Okay, these are separate subdirectories are like man1, man2, etc. that contain the page of each section. For instance, the man page of ls can be found in user share slash user slash share slash man slash m1. Means here we can store the pages of man can be stored. Okay, means man is the command that page can be stored in this path. Here man is nothing but these are the manual pages. Okay, so there will be a separate to store this manual pages. It will be stored in subdirectories. Okay, here man is nothing but manual pages. Next, users also work with other own file. They write the program and send and receive mail and also create temporary file. These files are available in the second group as shown below. Temp means temporary. This is the directory where users are allowed to create temporary file. Means here we can create the temporary file. These are wiped away regularly by the system. Means it will be erased regularly by the system. Slash var, the variable part of the file system, contains all your print jobs and your outgoing and incoming mails. Means incoming outgoing mails can be managed by slash var. Next, slash home. On many system users are housed here. Kumar would have his home directory in slash home slash Kumar. Means suppose your name is Arun, means you are login with your name, means you are going directly to like this slash home slash Arun like this. Okay, suppose your name is Karthik, or go with your home slash Karthik like this. Next is home directory. What is meant by home directory? I explained here slash home slash Kumar. Okay, here we'll see exactly what is meant by home directory. When log on to the system, Unix automatically places you in directory called home directory. It is created by system when user account is open. Means suppose ನೀವು ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಕೌಂಟು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರ ಅಕೌಂಟು ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಹೋಮ್ directory in Unix. Okay, if you log in using the login name Sharma, you will land up in the directory that could have the path like this. Means they are telling, suppose you log in with your name. Okay, I am logging with my name, means it going to go path like this, home slash ಕಾರ್ತಿಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರೋ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಶ್ ಯುವರ್ ನೇಮ್. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ನೇಮ್ ಇಸ್ ವರುಣ್, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಶ್ ವರುಣ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಶೆಲ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಹೋಮ್ knows whose home directory. Means suppose you want to check which home you are in, means you can type like this $echo $home. You will get the path, which path you are in. To know that you have to give command like this echo home ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ your path will be displayed in the terminal. Okay, you will be doing much of your work in your home directory and subdirectories. Okay, this is home is directory, Sharma is subdirectory. Okay, here what is home variable? It is also called as environment variable. Environment variable is nothing but where we can do our job freely. Okay, means environment should be matched to do some good work. Okay, environment variables are set of dynamic named value that can affect the way learning process will behave on computer. Means working environment it will be provided. Okay, where $home is environment variable, it intended the home directory of the current user. Okay, the default argument for the cd built-in command. Means to change from home directory to your directory, you are using built-in command cd. Okay, built-in command here cd will be executed. Okay, next, path variable. The path environment variable is a delimited list of directories that your shell search through when you enter the command. Okay, nothing but it will give list of directories, subdirectories like that. Okay, and it will give where exactly you are working. Okay, the program files executable are kept in many different places on the Unix system. Your path tells the Unix shell where to look on the system when you request a particular program. Means suppose you don't know where you are working, means your files are, suppose you are doing program, means you don't know your programs is where it will be saved. On that time we can know our path using path variables. Means using path variable we will see where our working documents are saving. Okay, to find out what your path is, at the Unix shell prompt echo path. Means echo space $path anta kotre it will give like this. Okay, this is the path exactly where you are working. Means slash means root, under root user2 is there, in that there is a username is there, under that bin is there. Okay, next in that user local bin is there, in that user bin is there. Like this you are exactly working after bin directory. This is the path. Means root, under root user, under user to username, under that bin, next user local bin, user bin, like that it going to give the path. Okay, suppose ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಟೋ ತೆಗಿತೀರ ಅಂದರೆ ಯುವರ್ ಫೋಟೋಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸೇವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ internal storage that give the path like this: phone memory slash media slash photo, under that slash 1 jpj 2 jpj 1 jpj 2 jpj 3 jpj are the photos present in slash photo folder. This folder will be present in media in the media present in phone memory. This is how our part going to get. Okay. Thank you. I am ending here. Tomorrow we shall see directory command: pwd, cd, mkdir, mrdir. We know that what is pwd? Nothing but present working directory. Means why we are using this? For checking your current directory, we are using pwd. cd for changing current directory to some other directory, we are using change directory. Next, make directory. mkdir means make directory, means to create one new directory or folder. Okay. rmdir, remove unwanted directory. Okay. Tomorrow we will discuss in detail. Thank you.